kidding me? Look at this. Who is this nice on their birthday?
This is the morning sweat. I didn't wake up like this. I worked out. Was that well implied?
We've secured Reese, picked up my best friend. Today we are running errands. And by running errands, I literally mean going to one store. Why is everything the biggest task in the world right now? Leaving my house? It's impossible. I can't do it. I won't do it. Here I am. The simplest things have now become the biggest headaches, you know? But truly, it is beyond time. It is past time. It is overdue that I need to get my life together. And that is facts. I go through these phases where I'm on top of the world, I'm a 4 a.m. queen. But right now, you know, that feels like a faint memory I cannot even recall. Truly, it is embarrassing, but it's also life. And you know, it's kind of like that spring cleaning feeling while also coupled with summer being on the horizon. Just that changing of seasons. Normally it doesn't really affect me that much, but I really genuinely say this all of the time because it's the truth. Living somewhere that actually has 4 seasons has changed my perspective about the whole flipping year. And I feel so much more motivated to get my ish together in this kind of transition period. So then for summer, we're off on the right foot. So here I am about to do my absolute least favorite activity, which is going to the post office. It's just not fun, you know? I just feel so bad for them. How is it always a line? My sweet grandmother worked at the post office for God knows how long. And let me tell you, that lady, hard worker. Busy, busy bee, that Betty. I'm getting ripped tonight. This is what happens when I leave to go inside. Somebody takes over the seat. Make it through it all. I don't wanna talk about it 'cause I'm in love with you. Fun fact you might not have known about me is I used to be the world's biggest Avril Lavigne fan. And when I say used to be, I do mean in the 2nd grade. Yes, I did go to an Avril Lavigne concert with my mom at age 7. Don't we all? We haven't had a robe moment in quite some time. Also a wet hair moment. I really hate washing my hair. I mean, truly, I used to be that person growing up. I washed my hair every single day. I didn't know any better. I didn't know. Now I'm on that like every 5 to 6 day schedule. A lot more beautiful if you ask me. And I always complain about it. And my mom's like, it takes 2 minutes. It takes 90 seconds. It's not even that big of a deal. But for some reason, it is. Is it enough to die? Somebody save my life. In case you weren't really sure, you are sitting in my sink right now. I was kind of going for that Vanity Fair. Is it Vanity Fair? Vogue? No. Who the f does the makeup? And I really did always wonder how they got the cameras so up close and personal, how they don't look bad on camera, first of all, and also like how their bathrooms are so aesthetically pleasing. Like we're staring at Keith's 90 razors, spilled over shaving cream, and my old products that have been sitting in the shower for months. I kind of felt like a really good reason to be filming this video is really to motivate myself to actually do the things I don't want to do. I have piles of clean clothes. Piles of clean clothes sitting on different chairs, on different beds, couches, in the dryer. This right here, literally all clean. This right here, literally all clean. Perfectly clean, ready to use, probably already wrinkled. Does anybody else do this? It is redunculous. So far, I'm doing pretty bad on timing. I think I've been in this bathroom for probably 2 hours at this point. Not even intentionally. I don't even know where the time goes. I get so annoyed with myself because the time literally evaporates right in front of my eyes. And I try to be so productive, but then all of a sudden I'm sitting here, I'm doing my makeup, I'm zoning into the music, the podcast, and I know that's the reason why, but it brings me so much joy. I hate taking that kind of stuff out of my routine. I look like Xenon, girl of the 21st century. She used to be my idol. I wanted to be her so badly. Well, off to be productive. I'm thinking maybe the right way to go about this is to start with a walk, get my mind fresh, get some fresh air, feel good, take Reese. I mean, this is really the only way to go about it. We have to get outside, get some fresh air. That's how you have to start folding clothes. It starts with a walk. It starts with avoiding it for a little bit longer. I really should have gone before I literally put on makeup and got ready, but that would have, required common sense. Actually pretty good. There's no reason for me to make a mess in here, so it stays fairly clean. But let's just draw attention to the calendar on the wall, all right? What does that say about me as a person? I'm very curious. I'm on top of things, I like to think, but when it comes to these stupid minute tasks, like erasing and rewriting a chalkboard, I can't be bothered. I don't know why, I don't know what. It's May, y'all. I had that up for 5 months. Why does that feel like the biggest accomplishment? I got this chalkboard from Target. It was probably $20, $30 or something. And I really like it because I love how sleek it looks. Although I don't love writing on chalkboards. I wish it was a whiteboard and I would probably use it more if it was. May 2020, everybody. Right on schedule. Oh my God, I said 2020. That took me 30 seconds to compute. Bee-boo ba-ba. I feel like I always show you all my planner, but really this thing is fantastic. I think I've just realized I can't be a planner person in quarantine. It's just not gonna happen. Maybe once I have a life again, I will use this more, but for now it's just helpful for tracking my habits, my goals. Let's say I wanna track how many times a week I'm working out. Also keeps me on track of studying for my CPT. And if I'm not good about staying on track of things and I look back and I'm like, I haven't studied in 4 days, that's not good. I was kind of thinking I would love to do a video using what I've learned in my course, at least thus far, and kind of going through things that I've learned are fake on the internet or just kind of debunking certain things. I think that would be really fun, but I was kind of hesitant to try it because I'm obviously not certified yet. It would be more like a student who's passionate about history is telling you some of the things that she learned in her history class, I guess, but with the fitness twist. So if you're interested, let me know and I'll make the video. I think that would be kind of interesting. I don't know, that kind of stuff is fascinating to me, and that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to take this course so stinking badly, because I want to be able to decipher what is real, what's legitimate, what's not, etc. And it's so dang important for understanding our bodies and our journeys and everything. Oh my gosh, it's like this Bible of knowledge, and all of a sudden you found the keys to open the door. This is and always will be my least favorite activity, but it's also one of those things that is totally self-inflicted. If I did this every single day, there would be no problem. But I make it a problem because I procrastinate and I do other things and I have excuses. I just want to know how the world does it. The people with kids and a family to cook for and a whole laundry list of errands to run and actual laundry to do, and their house is always immaculate and their life is just put together. What's the secret? Clearly, I haven't learned it yet, and that's okay, but I always just get so down on myself because I sit there and I compare and I get mad because I'm not put together. Also, a PSA, I don't know if this is everywhere, but Target is doing some sort of collaboration with Levi's right now. They have their jackets, their shirts, not all of their jeans, but a good amount. I just got these denim shorts that are so stinking adorable. It's the Target effect, you walk in wanting one thing, you come out with denim shorts. This is another thing that I get very bummed out about, and I talked about this a lot in my podcast if you're interested in hearing a little bit more of an in-depth, more personal ramble. But this time of year I get very, very down on myself because I've always sort of had this fear of summertime, which I know whenever I say it makes it sound so silly, and It's hard for me to even put into words, especially because I'm a California girl at heart. Like, I should be a summer lover. But the thing is that summer has always just made me very nervous, very anxious, and so much of that has to do with the fact that summertime means wearing bathing suits and shorts and dresses and tank tops and all of these more revealing clothes, I guess you could say, but really just things that show off your body more. And if I'm not confident in myself, and if I'm not feeling great all summer long, then all summer long I'm just mad and anxious and scared of literally just doing fun things that I love because I'm unconfident in myself and my body. Seriously, the older I get, the more ridiculous it sounds and the more agitated I get with myself. Is that the right word? Aggravated, I guess. I just get annoyed with myself because at some point it's just frustrating. And I don't want to spend one more summer feeling down on myself, feeling bad for myself, and literally for what? Like, summer brings me so much joy. All of the fun things of summer, like getting ice cream with friends, going out on a boat, going to the beach, going swimming, the lake, wherever. You know, just being outside is one of the greatest times of the year. Or it is the greatest time of the year, you know? Other than Christmas, of course. Every time I'm in the middle of filming, Keith walks in the door, him and Reese go crazy, and then I lose my train of thought and I'm having this little passionate moment and I forget everything. As I was saying, I just want to have a better outlook all summer long. I want to make sure I'm in a good mood, enjoying myself, and not just feeling so down on myself for what, you know? For what? It's such a happy time of year, and it makes me so sad to think back how many summers I've spent thinking the exact same thing, just feeling so down on myself, when really I could have been enjoying my life, enjoying the people around me, the company, the memories. And if I think back to 5 summers ago, I don't remember the way I looked. I remember the things I did. I remember the fun I had. And frankly, that's so much more important, especially after just spending so much time indoors this past, I don't know, year and a half. I am just ready to make the most of life, ready to just double down on all the fun. You know, we almost have to have more fun this upcoming year once things are all good than we've ever had in our lives. We have to make up for that time lost. We can't just forget about it. We can't just call it a crapshoot. We gotta move forward with a positive mentality. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm getting like a little bit too weird here. But it's important. And I mean, we need to be so proud of ourselves, so confident in ourselves that we are just out here enjoying our lives because we can, you know, and we have the opportunity, the privilege to be enjoying things in life rather than just feeling so down on ourselves and in our own minds, thinking about our insecurities. I'm past that. That's 2020 vibes. We don't need that, you know? Well, at least I'm making progress on the clothes. I got myself out of the house, which feels like a massive accomplishment. I'm not even going to lie. I have to go to Trader Joe's. This, to me, is very important. Not only do I need to get great snacks, I need to just stock up on just food in general. And whenever I go to Trader Joe's, I always feel better. Maybe it's the food, maybe it's the experience, the motto, the lifestyle. I don't know. I don't live close to Trader Joe's, so it always feels like the biggest chore just to drive over here. But I'm here, we're doing it, we're fine, and I'm gonna have a great time. And then I'm gonna show you, and then I wanna show you everything that I purchased just for some fun ideas. And you have to share in the Trader Joe's finds. Literally can't even wait. Like, you know, these are the best protein bars. I can't even get over my obsession with these. I almost purchased a whole box, but then I realized I don't think I could. But if I was able to, I would have. I've looked on Amazon. I heard that's where you can also buy them. Even the website, I'm pretty sure they're all sold out right now. At least the flavors I actually want to buy. Too stinking good. Too dang popular.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Of course, have a great one.
Yes, you too. Woo! Oh, fabulosity. I'll try and just show you some of the more interesting fun things, but also some of the staples that I always try and get. I try my best to be a good shopper, meaning I try to not spend my time so much going through the snack aisles, staying in the middle of the store. There's kind of this general rule that, at least in America, if you shop on the outskirts of the store where all of the fresh produce is, etc., it's a lot better for shopping, it's a lot better for you, for your body, but not as much for your wallet. Eek. This is the overall mess I'm not showing you of everything spread out across the floor so I can vlog it easier. Love to see it. Starting with Starting with some of the boring stuff just to, you know, get it out of the way. I always go for arugula, kale, always just try and get some sort of greens there, although I don't think it's the best place to shop for your greens because they do go bad so quickly. And I always feel like I can get a better deal with more greens at a different store. Bread, a staple, of course. This is one of my all-time favorite breads, which is so weird. It's black sour rye sourdough bread, but it's so stinking good, and I'm a really bad shopper, and of course I already crushed it because I grabbed it first, which was dumb, but I didn't want to miss it. Tortillas, of course. Organic brown rice and quinoa fusilli pasta, some of the best. I've been really trying to up my pasta game lately. My mom basically told me that if your pasta's good, it should taste like the ocean. So really, I need to be salting my pasta a whole heck of a lot more. It's just embarrassing, and the fact that I didn't know how to cook pasta for so many years, we can't even discuss. Heritage Flakes is kind of just like a more delicious brand cereal, I guess. And of course you can't leave the store without pretzels, some of the best. They're honey wheat, they're so stinking good, and I have to hide them for myself or I will eat the entire bag in one sitting, and I need to savor that. These are simply magnificent in every way. Some people hate them, some people love them. They're essentially peanut butter puffs. I have to buy 3 bags. Minimum, because Keith is obsessed with them and I'm obsessed with them. It's a recipe for a disaster. We both want to eat the entire bag, and the bag is tiny. 40 pieces, 40 stinking pieces is 160 calories. Only ingredients: peanut paste, corn grits, palm oil, salt. Almonds I normally buy just as something to snack on. I love a good almond. Usually I like mixed nuts, which is why I saw these and I went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Everything but the bagel nut duo with almonds and cashews. Their best invention was that seasoning, and they have really milked every product they could find. Good. Not great, not strong enough, but good. All right, let's talk meats. Now, you know I don't eat that much meat to begin with. If I do have meat, only a few days a week. Usually it's turkey or chicken. I found this Just Sauce turkey bolognese, which sounds delicious. I'm assuming it's just, you provide the noodles, you put this on top. Then of course, ground turkey, just easy to whip up on those really lazy nights. Then we kind of venture into the meatless options. So falafel, easy, pop this in the microwave, nice, delicious. Throw it on a bed of vegetables, quinoa, rice, whatever. A wrap with the tortillas? Ooh. These are vegan jackfruit crab cakes, as in no real crab, just jackfruit. Jackfruit is one of those kind of touchy things. If you like it, you love it. If you don't, you're just not into it, but I think it's pretty darn good. And I like it when it's already cooked into things, so I don't have to be creative with it on my own. I don't think I've tried these before, but they seem pretty darn good. We have the classics, kind of like an Impossible Burger, but this is just the Trader Joe's brand. This is supposed to be more like turkey rather than beef. Oh my golly. Hello. This is the soy chorizo. It's actually phenomenal. I forget what we normally cook this with. Even just a whole bunch of vegetables or on a bed of lettuce. Kind of fantastic, kind of pops off. Same thing with this sriracha tofu. I love a pre-seasoned tofu. Makes all the difference, and this one has a bit of a kick to it, but it's pretty darn doable, especially for me. I'm a big old wimp. Got some of the basics, some of the staples. Never sleep on mango chunks. This is one of my favorite late night snacks, or if I just want something so yummy, I will have this with coconut whipped cream on top, and it's the perfect dessert. It's so something about frozen fruit just has like this really special fruit shaped shape in my heart. These are the twists on a classic. Vegan cream cheese with, wait for it, fish-free lox. The first time I heard of this, it sounded pretty repulsive, but it is surprisingly very good. Perfect snack on top of rice cake, toast, bagel. It has just this ever so slightly lox-ish hint to it, but it's not overwhelming because I hate lox, so I don't know how they pull it off, but they do it well. Another one I just saw was the vegan tzatziki dip, which I've never tried before. I'm not sure if it's new. Ooh, the hash browns, I've been making these like crazy, and I keep getting questions where I've been making these from, how I make them when I'm posting it on my Instagram story, which is very flattering because I'm assuming you think I'm somehow making these from scratch. Joke's on me. They're just from the frozen section at Trader Joe's. They're super, super easy. You can pop them in the air fryer, pop them in your toaster oven or the actual oven. I think you can probably even do the microwave. This one caught my eye. I'm a huge popcorn gal. I almost think in some ways popcorn might even take the pretzel crown at times. That's a very tricky statement to be saying, but I just love experimenting with popcorn. You can do so much with it, as with pretzels, but this is so much more of a lighter snack. It's easier to just eat a whole bunch of it, which you know I love. This is called Synergistically Tangy, Salt, Smoky, Spicy, and Slightly Sweet Flavors Seasoned Popcorn. There was just so much happening. Even on the bag alone, I had to investigate. Not what I was expecting at all. It just looks cheesy, but smells tangy. That's basically just hot, smoky, cheesy popcorn. Oh my God. So up Keith's alley, he's gonna destroy this entire bag. It's fine, it's good, but it's not for Taylor. I won't bore you any longer with just the basics, but I'll show you the protein bars. Trader Joe's, I think, has a phenomenal selection of protein bars. I never can go wrong there. We have, of course, the reigning #1 champion at the moment, the Bear Bells. Love this so, so much. I thought this was my favorite flavor, cookies and cream at first, but I think that cashew caramel one is just superior. Go macro. You all want me to love this protein bar so much, and I just haven't found a flavor that works for me. This one they just started selling. It's dark chocolate almond. Last time I couldn't get behind it. There's something weird about the consistency that I just hate. Perfect bars, of course, these are like my normal, usual go-to, but they're also really salty, like they've got that strong sodium flavor. So I don't love them all of the time, but they're just a good treat. And also, I mean, 17 grams of protein, awesome. Builder's protein, I usually love the mint chocolate chip, which is unusual because that's not normally my favorite flavor of anything, but they were selling chocolate peanut butter and that's normally my go-to. So I'm hoping I'll like this one. Power Crunch, can never go wrong with this brand in general. I think I like every flavor that they make. Genuinely fantastic. And last but not least, kind of a shot in the dark here, Quest Protein Bars has a new crispy line, and maybe it's not new to me, and it kind of looks like a candy bar, so super intrigued to try that. If I didn't just have a Bear Bells, I'd dive into all of these, but now I need to savor them because that's my problem. I get home, I'm hungry, I eat everything while I'm putting it away. Not exactly a good level of productivity, but at least we went to the store, I got that out of the way, I feel a little bit better. Like we're kind of getting there. We're almost there. Alrighty, so I need to end this day of productivity by actually sitting down and doing my CPT studying. I've been pretty bad this week. I've just been kind of busy with other things. And what stinks is that when I am busy, I take away my studying time so I can get other things completed and finished and whatnot, which is kind of silly because I know myself so well. And if I do that, then that usually leads into me putting it off for multiple days in a row instead of just getting even 30 minutes done and dusted in one single day. That's going to make me so much more successful in the long run, but I don't know what happens. Like I just get lazy and then that laziness turns into day after day, which turns into a pattern, which turns into procrastination. It's just the whole flippin' story. So you get the picture. I'm sitting down, I'm studying right now, and I'm really, really excited because I just feel like I'm in a good mood. I've done a lot today, at least in my book. I feel like I've done a lot and I can just sit down and actually focus on what I'm learning instead of thinking my to-do list is going crazy. Why am I wasting time by sitting down on my computer? But this is fantastic. I'm excited to just hone in on this for the rest of the day. So thank you so much for joining me. I love you all so stinking much. Like I said, if you want me to go through some fun little debunking myths, etc. I did this for the podcast. It was a little bit more off topic, not as much CPT, but more like influencer marketing. Super, super fascinating. I'll leave the link to the episode in the description box below. So, so fun. I hope that you like it and want to listen. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below. You know the drill. I know it's annoying, but it truly does help every creator out when you do interact with a video. It sounds like such a typical YouTuber thing, but really it means so much. And so I just thank you for watching the video. Thank you so much for sticking around with me. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Deuces.